So here we have another example of implicit differentiation. This is problem number 14 on page 149. And so we're going to do implicit differentiation to find y prime again. And this time we'll be doing it term by term throughout the entire equation, just like we did before. Now notice that in each of these terms we have products of the functions of x and y. So we're going to be using the product rule in doing the derivatives of each of these terms. So let's start with the first term, x to the fourth times y, and we'll put the result in parentheses. Okay, so first let's take the derivative of x to the fourth, which is 4x cubed, and then we multiply that by y, and then to that we add x to the fourth multiplied by the derivative of y, which is y prime. So that is the derivative of the first term by the product rule. So now for the second term, we're going to factor out the 8 first, and then we'll take the derivative of xy. We've done this before. The derivative of x is 1 times y, plus x times the derivative of y, which is y prime. Okay, and then, running out of room here on this line, we'll factor out the 3 for just a moment, and then we're going to take the derivative of xy squared. The derivative of x is 1 times y squared plus x times the derivative of y squared. So this is going to be 2 times x times y prime. And when taking the derivative of y squared, we recall that we have the outside function, which is the squared portion. So we use the power rule to take the derivative of that, and that's how we get 2y. And then we take the derivative of the inside function, which is y. The derivative of y is y prime. And then the x was there all along. And then we take the derivative of the right side of the equation, which is 9, and the derivative of 9 is 0. Okay, so now let's write all of this out in a straight line in expanded form. We get 4x cubed y plus x to the fourth y prime minus 8y minus 8xy prime plus 3y squared plus 6 xy y prime. Altogether, that's equal to 0. So, as always, we're going to copy this last statement and move it over to the next page. So there it is. And so now what we're going to do, again, we want to keep all of the terms that have y prime in them, and there are 3 of them. We're going to keep those on the left side of the equation, and then all the other terms we're going to move over to the right side of the equation. So first of all, then we'll have x to the fourth y prime minus 8x y prime plus 6xy y prime. And then on the other side of the equation, we will have 8y minus 3y squared minus 4x cubed y. Okay, so we have managed to get everything that didn't have y prime in it onto the right side of the equation, and then everything with y prime in it stayed on the left side of the equation. So now on the left side of the equation, we're going to factor y prime from all the terms, and so in parentheses we will end up with x to the fourth minus 8x plus 6xy, and then we still have the same thing on the right side of the equation, which is 8y minus 3y squared minus 4x cubed y. So now our last step of the problem, which is to solve for y prime by dividing both sides of the equation by the quantity that's in the parentheses. So we get y prime equals, and the numerator of the answer is going to be 8y minus 3y squared minus 4x cubed y. And then the denominator will be x to the fourth minus 8x plus 6xy. And that is our answer to this problem.